beautiful human beings of the internet. I'm Lauren Elizabeth, and ladies, I'm a mess. Today is Wednesday, which means it's Whatever Wednesday, which means I'm going to talk about whatever I want. And there's no promises to whether it turns out good or not. I gave up trying to figure out the whole lighting thing for this video, and I gave up trying to figure out the whole makeup thing. So just bear with me, it's been a long day. Some days I fluctuate moods quite a lot. I will wake up and I'll be in a really, really good mood, off to a positive start, and then halfway through the day I will get in such a bad mood, just a down mood, and I won't be able to snap myself out of it. Those moods used to be so bad and so long that I actually didn't snap out of them for weeks, months, and months and months. However, now I am a little more grown up and I've learned a lot about myself, and you guys have helped me learn a lot about myself. So I've gotten to the point where I could be really, really down or in a really, really bad mood, and I try and kind of turn my frown upside down. I don't let it affect my day, and I'm a lot better at making the positive out of every situation. I know a lot of you guys are team positivity with me, so I figured I would share with you how I turn my day around, how I get in a better mood again, and how I keep going. So the first thing I do when I'm feeling down and it's starting to consume me, I make sure that I notice that it's happening. Because so many times you will be in a bad mood, or you'll be saying all these negative thoughts in your head and you won't even realize it's happening. You're so used to it, your mind feeds off of it, you're enslaved by your own mind, and you don't even know it, and you just let it happen, and you like being sad and you like being down, you feed off of it. Once you kind of wake up and realize that it's happening and become a witness to your thoughts as opposed to letting them consume you, you kind of can start to break free from that cycle. So basically, when I'm in a bad mood, I do certain things, and now I know it, so I kind of am like, Lauren, you're being rude to everyone. You're not smiling at all. You're sitting in a corner looking at your phone. You're not enjoying what you're doing. What's going on? And I say this all to myself in my mind. Then I just get annoyed with myself because I'm like, oh my God, I'm in such a bad mood. I'm in such a bad mood. But that's just the same thing as being in a bad mood. It's just still negative energy. With my job and what I do and everything, I'm on set or in front of people, in front of a camera or in front of people 124% of the time. So I always have to be smiling. I always have to be in my best mood. I always have to be the best version of myself. And that can get really, really hard, and that's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress on top of already a normal day's stress. So basically what I do is I'll either excuse myself or kind of get into my own zone, and I'll take myself out of my own shoes to give myself a reality check. I'll realize what's going on in the moment. I'll be like, you are in California. You are on set acting, which is something you wanted to do since you were 4. You are with people that are great people. You can't control anything else that's happening outside of this set right now. So focus on the positive of this day, do your best and make it your best, and deal with your problems later. Life will go on, you will be okay, you will survive. Take a deep breath and snap out of it, let's go. And then I go back in, I walk back into wherever I am, and I turn back on and I get my stuff done. And I feel a lot better through the day. I didn't ruin my whole day. I turned my frown upside down. I got my shit figured out, for lack of a better phrase. Another thing I do to make myself feel better is if I'm not in a situation where I have to turn right back on or have to jump right back onto set or something like that, I'll do it little by little, which kind of carries into everyday life. I will do stuff that just makes me happy so that I know that I'm not overdoing it, because so much of me has put so much pressure on myself to be successful and perfect. So I try to realize that you can only take your life day by day. And all I have is right now. I cannot control tomorrow. I cannot control yesterday, because they both don't exist. The only thing that exists for me is right now. So I try and focus on that moment exactly and try and figure out what is it going to take for me to be happy right now in this moment. What do I truly want right now? And obviously you can't do that in every situation, because we all have responsibilities and we all have things we need to do. But you have to know that you have to incorporate the things that make you happy into your life on a daily basis too, because a priority and a responsibility of yours, which is just as important, is taking care of yourself and taking care of your mind. So I do things like going to the beach, hanging out with friends, going on the internet and finding stuff that makes me feel better, not worse, because the internet can make you feel a lot worse when you don't want it to. I live in California, and I'm not kidding. When I see the ocean, when I see the sun out, I actually get a sensation through my body of happiness, because all I'm focused on is that, and it takes over my body, it consumes me. And instead of this negative energy consuming me, I let these things that make me feel good consume me, and I genuinely can feel the happiness in my body, and that's the only thing that matters in that moment. And it can literally change my day, and I express it to my friends all the time. We'll see the beach, and I'll just get so full of energy and full of happiness, and they're all just kind of like, yeah, I love the beach too. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm so happy right now. Like, you don't understand. It's almost like you just fell in love for the first time or something. You're just like full of like this amazing feeling, and like you don't need other people to do that for you. They're great. It's great when you have other people that do that, but you can also find other hobbies, activities, places, and things that give you that satisfaction because you're so focused on the moment and you're living your life for that moment that it can make you feel so good. So good. I go to my friends a lot, whether it's that I need them for help and I need them to talk to or a shoulder to cry on, or whether it's I just need a good distraction. I need someone to make me laugh. I need someone to just snap me out of a stupid bad mood that probably doesn't mean anything. And I surround myself with those people that bring me up and make me feel better instead of just sitting in my bed alone and sad and throwing myself a pity party. Which leads me to the whole like online internet thing that makes you feel better. It's basically, I would get in so many situations, and I know a lot of people do it too, where you just sit in bed on your phone probably scrolling on Twitter or something, and you're just in such a bad mood and you feel like a zombie and you can't do anything and you don't want to do anything and you're sad and you want to mope and you want to mope and you do it probably until you just fall asleep. That's the worst thing in the world, and it makes you feel 10 times crappier than you probably need to at the time. Everyone's dealing with their own battles, everyone's going through their own things, but at the end of the day, we can all control our own lives and control our happiness. You can't control the things in your life that happen to you or the things that go around you, but you can control how you react and how you handle them and how you move forward with your life. I got to the point where I used to kind of just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling and not know what to do with myself, and not have any home to go home to because my parents live across the country. And I just got to the point where I was like, I can't do this every night. I can't do this. I'm living such an incredible life that I don't even appreciate some hours of the day. I need to figure out how I'm gonna keep going and how I'm gonna stay strong and not just be sad at the end of every night. And so basically I kind of one night was just like, I'm done feeling sorry for myself. I'm done throwing myself a pity party because this is not getting me anywhere. This is not making me feel better. It's not helping me. It's not helping anyone around me. And it's just pathetic of me. So I would get on my computer and I start going on YouTube and searching things that make me feel better and start reading things that make me feel better. So whether it's a video about like acting or like tips about acting or like a gag reel, which is like the bloopers of a movie, or whether it's a music video that really makes me happy, or an interview with someone that I look up to that like give really good advice and that makes me happy, or just like anything that makes me laugh, or things that inspire me and motivate me and make me remember why I'm here and why I am who I am and what my life is about, and that it's about so much more than this little fleeting feeling of negativity, and that I am worth something and that I can do it and that I need to be positive. I think the biggest step to turning not only your day around but your life around is to finding those things that make you happy and that could turn your frown upside down. It's such a weird thing to say, but it's so true. So once you find those things, you can channel them into your everyday life and do them on a regular basis so that you are happy all the time, and so that you not so that you are happy all the time, because no one's happy all the time. That's crazy. But it's so that you can live a positive life. I think every single person in this world is capable of living a happy and positive life overall. Everyone's gonna go through things, everyone's gonna struggle with things, but you are just as entitled to happiness as every other person on this earth. But you are the only person that can go out and get it, and go out and make a change and do it for yourself. I think the biggest thing is to, if you have a bad day, go home at night, write out what went wrong, get it out of your chest, let it out. Don't let it consume you, don't lay in bed, don't let all these negative things consume you. Write it out, whether it's in a list form or a diary form, and then be done with it. I write a list down of the things I didn't accomplish today, the things I want to accomplish. I get them out of my system so I stop thinking about them, and I know I'm gonna address them again tomorrow. I put it away, I do whatever makes me happy, whether it's inviting a friend over, watching The Parent Trap on Netflix, because that's on Netflix now, or just like watching YouTube videos that make me happy again, just completely just relaxing, recharging, so you can end your night on a positive note and wake up in the morning on a positive note and start the day and kill it and have a great day. And if you hit a few bumps along the road in the way, you just have to remember that all you have are these moments, and if you want to waste them by being negative all the time, then you're wasting precious moments, because they're the only ones you have. You don't know how many more you have left, so you might as well make the most of it while you can have them and while they're tangible and there for you. I hope some of that made sense. I know how I was having like a crappy day today. I was feeling weird. I get in like this weird mood, and I hate when I get in weird moods, and I knew that I wanted to film a video, and I was like, why not film a video that helps me and hopefully helps you guys, because I tend to do that a lot. I'm sorry if it doesn't help you guys and if this is literally just kind of like a diary venting session for me on my channel. You guys help me and keep me going so much. You guys are like my family and friends. I consider you guys the people that lift me higher and the positive influence in my life. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any other questions or topics of advice you want me to talk about, always leave them in the comments below, and obviously tweet me on Twitter and everything because I'm on there like as much as I can. And make sure to subscribe so you get more videos because it would make me happy. And I will see you guys on Friday. I love you very much. Bye.